Well, hello, my beautiful friend, Miss Hope. How are you doing today? And happy belated birthday. I hope that you had a blessed day. I apologize for not getting this out sooner. This is your personal reading. Let's get started, shall we? Oh, and also thanks for joining our channel and being a part of our family. I really appreciate that. Now, you were positive. The quality over quantity led to your material wealth. Bottom of the deck, new beginning. Alright. Now, before you see three cards, past in the left, current in the middle, and possible future that is not set in stone in the right. I will lay down your cards, and then I'll do a fourth pile, alright? The fourth pile will be all the energy in between past, present, and future. Okay. Alright. Also, thank you for being so patient with me. I'm getting a lot of personal readings, and I'm just trying to knock them out as I'm going. Alright, bottom of the deck. Past coming back. Alright. Possible past energies. You're positive that this tower wasn't only gonna change the fact that you were indecisive, because you were indecisive whether you wanted to deal with it, alright? But you dealt with it in a really well way. Like, really good, because a lot of people would lose their shit. But you entered into Empress mode. Now, you're looking for quality, not quantity. Now, Libra, unless this was you, maybe currently you're rushing into something and you're spouting some knowledge that's gonna kind of shake someone up. You're not only doing that, but you're calling judgment and gaining your victory and success. Now, your material wealth's really important to you, and you've made a lot of sacrifices and ended one situation so that you can get that high five from the undead. So someone's helping you out. Could be your guardian angels. Just saying. You're manifesting. Great. Now you're getting recognition for your hard work and skills. Gaining your Nine of Cups. Dealing with a King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. Basically, this person is an entrepreneur. He's the grown version of, well, he's more mature than most of the younger fire signs, if that makes sense. But he blew off his leg, and instead of whining about it, he kind of just built himself a new one, and that's the energy you're in. You're just like not about whining, you're about growing. So you're going to be moving and traveling. Could be far, could, someone could be coming to you. Could be that King of Wands coming towards you. But you're kind of entering in a Cancer mode where you're just trying to cut ties with people, and you're severing ties. You're also dealing with a King of Swords. Maybe you're being stubborn about this, and you just entered his energy too. You can enter any energy within this tarot deck. Not a lot of tarot readers can tell you that, but you can become versatile, especially once you've hit Empress/Emperor mode. So what that means is that regardless of what's between your legs, whether you're male or female, you have two energies, right? You try to level them up. Well, My beautiful hope, you've leveled up a lot, and you are completing a journey, you know. Now let's talk about Jane Austen's tarot deck. Now the bottom of the deck was that you decided to start fresh, but you're taking the steps in moderation, but yet you're being very assertive, right? Now you're awakening to the fact that your skills are superb. Now, you didn't expect what's going on to go on in a good sense. So you're releasing all that negative baggage and moving on to calmer waters while also avoiding a betrayal. Now you're contemplating whether you should trust your intuition and continue on with your creativity. What I have to tell you is, yeah, trust your intuition, but don't mix it up with your anxiety. All right? And you're going to have the strength, the courage to claim your destiny. You are. And not only that, but your emperor is watching you. This is an Aries sign, but it could be any. Does that make sense? Aries just happens to be like, that's mine. Yoink. Zoink. Now, they're going to be sharing with you, but it's going to be a lot of generosity. Maybe you'll be sharing with them generosity as well. Maybe you don't know who it is, or you do. I don't know. All I know is they've hit Empress and Emperor mode as well. So you both have grown within and went through a lot of shit. Now you're trying to share your traditions as the Empress with this person who you love. Could be a Gemini. And you've got a bit of energy, which is nice, right? It's nice to get like a extra pep in your step. You're making an effort to find balance and realize that even though you get disappointments, you're not going to let that hold you back along with the anxiety. Now you are being cautious in regards to your security. You don't want to give up what's yours. Now someone will try to charm you, but you're perceptive to that and you realize that you want to collaborate with someone in regards to preparing to solve this mystery. Okay? Now the mystery could resolve around work. You're working really hard. And you're accomplishing it. And you're gaining stability, keeping your emotions in check while completing the world. What I can see here is that you are going to find clarity though, alright, and happiness. And you are going to reject a lot of options because you know exactly what you want, and you're going to adapt to the fact that there's going to be a celebration coming along. It's your wish fulfillment hope, and you're going to do a lot of introspection in regards to a revelation. Now someone is being tempting to you. They are. That's just how it is, and you're discovering that they're a fucking challenge, and you're sick of waiting, so you're going to be growing, moving, right? Transforming. You are. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Ocidelic. Libra Empress. What was that word? Ocidelic. Awesome and psychedelic squished together. I create my own words. I'm a creative writer. And I believe you are too. You're creative in so many endeavors. Alright. Do a quick shuffle. And then I will tell you what the zombie deck has to say. Your favorite number is 9. Such a beautiful number. That's my number, except for mine's upside down. So my number is 6. But I don't tell a lot of people that, okay? Because people always think it's the devil's number. It really isn't. It's not devil's number at all. They can believe whatever they want. Six, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Now that that's separated, let's talk about this. Now this past person's coming back and they're being very patient with you, or you're being patient with them. I think they're being patient with you because you were upset at them for that 3 of Swords. And you are very disappointed. didn't stop you from being very perceptive. Because you want to give your cup to love to someone, right? But you don't know if you should give it back to them or what. That's your choice. Ultimately, you want wish fulfillment. You're going to get it. Now, there is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your mix who's a very hardworking and distant businessman. Not to mention, there's another one that is want to start fresh with you and help you out. Okay, they've got the skills and they're multiplying. Yeah, yeah. I watch too much Grease. Now, you're gonna have choices, and you're gonna be going on within your head and paying attention to your intuition. You've got to make a choice, and it could be involving this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, right? Empathy, diplomatic, generous, you name it, right? But you've got to make a decision. You've got to put a little heart in that decision-making process. And right now, in regards to that, you're kind of stuck in your head, and you're waiting for the news, and you are dealing with a puppet master. But ultimately, you are going to get your wealth, family, and contentment. So that's not going to hold you back in any way, shape, or form. Alright, I'm going to shuffle these real quick. Alright. Now, for your 9 cards. You are taking something in moderation, and it could be the fact that you are brokenhearted. You are working hard, and you're prospering. You are discovering that patience is a virtue, right? You're very perceptive in regards to the sabotage. Now, they are a challenge. Only God knows, like, literally. It's a challenge for you to move to calmer waters. Sometimes you just want to slap a bitch or throw something at their forehead. You know how it goes. But you're an empress, and don't be ashamed to step down on Queen of Swords and tell them off, okay? But know the consequences of what you gotta say and how you gotta say it to whoever you're gonna say it to. Now, you're very charming, but you're kind of stuck in mini hermit mode where you're kind of licking your wounds, right? Now, there is a choice to be made, definitely, but you're indecisive in regards to it. This Aries, your Emperor, there's strings attached. There is, but I don't think they're bad strings attached. You know, usually I'm like, oh, fuck that, strings attached, that sucks. But you know what? I think the only thing that this Emperor wants is for you to love them back the way they love you. If you ran into them yet. Now, you are celebrating with the past. You're celebrating the fact that you made it so far. Could be a past lover coming back, or someone you went to school with a long time ago who just will not give up on you. Who hasn't, like, really broken your heart. Does that make sense? Yeah. Bottom of the deck. You're working on completing the end of one cycle so you can begin something new. Whew, you must not be feeling so well because, like, your energy just got me really dizzy. That was unusual. Alright. Let's do the broken heart spread. So you won't be able to see it all lined up because my camera is too low. So all my cards are, like, really fat. So here's how it'll go. I'll just tell you what each card means, and that'll be it. And then we'll move on to other spreads. Now, my beautiful Hope, the central issue of your relationship is that you feel rejected, and you've been really patient with this person. How you see the other person is you see that they're in transition, and they're being courageous. How they see you is they see you as their happiness, but they're seeing you as someone who's trying to sabotage your relationship. Does that make sense? Sometimes we self-sabotage. The unknown is that your intuition is talking to you about paying attention to what's going on. Are they really devoted? Like someone, maybe even someone who passed away who used to be one of these signs is talking to you in your sleep. This is where you want the relationship to go. You want more passion and you want your Emperor. Who can help you is you. You've got to open up and share your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Right? The challenges in your relationship is that you're wanting to celebrate, but you're feeling that that's hampering down on you. The outcome of your relationship is that there will be a betrayal in regards to your wealth, family, and contentment. Could be family related. Someone's going to hurt you if they haven't already. Let's move on to the next spread and clarify this better. Alright, we're going to do the gravestone. Now, my beautiful hope, this card represents a central question in your life. Okay, the question is that you want to take what you see in moderation. Okay. The unforeseen forces is that there is love, but possibly from a player, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. In a normal deck, that would be like your Prince Charming. In my deck, it's the opposite. How other people affect you is they give you hope, but you're gaining loss. Does that make sense? You're grieving over the fact that they give you hope, but it's not real. It doesn't feel real. Not to mention you're also dealing with the loss of a loved one. Like there are people back there that they see what you're going through, but they don't understand because they're not you. Now, the circumstances affecting your life is that you are going within and you're paying attention that your connection is full of passion. But is there anything substantial with this Gemini or whoever you're dealing with? Who or what is available to you is the Empress, you. You see what's going on and you have choices. You're getting what you want out of a situation, but you're not getting your needs met, so you want to become an entrepreneur. Start something amazing. You are going to get there. The outcome is that you are going to share, but it's going to be a lot of anxiety on your shoulders in regards to that, okay? It doesn't mean don't do it. It's just don't become the foolish knight. Have you ever heard of the foolish knight? Well, back a long time ago, this is just a story. I don't know if it's real or not, but there was a knight who was getting ready to go on an adventure. So he got all his provisions, his horse, his money, his clothing, his bedding, everything, right? And he hopped up on his horse, he said bye to his loved ones, and he started going and traveling. Well, every few miles or so, every couple hours, someone would stop him and be like, "Oh, I need help. Can you help me?" And he'd give him food, give him money, give him the clothes off his back, give him the horse. By the time he reached the curtain of the forest, alright, he was buck-ass naked. So he decided just to step through. It's okay, just step through. Well, a little ways in, he realized that if he ran into someone, some like pygmies or something, right? And they were like, "Oh, hi!" You know, like So friendly. Imagine they're friendly. I'm pretty sure they're not. But they told him that they were hungry, and he said, "Oh, well, I don't have anything to give." And they basically were like, "Well, we're hungry. Can you feed us?" And he said, "Okay." So a little while later, all that's left of him is a head and a pile of bones. You see what I'm saying? If you give too much of yourself, you won't be able to continue to help people because they'll have taken everything from you, and a lot of people aren't as generous as you. So don't change who you are, but don't give too much of yourself, energy or anything other than that. Like like take care of you first. Beautiful Hope, and just do what you can. But you are definitely not a doormat. You're a very sympathetic and very beautiful person. I can't remember if I shuffled this deck or not. I was so talking to you. Usually I pause, so you don't have to hear me shuffle. Alright, so last month, you were waiting for your lover. The overview of this month is that you're making a movement to become the Fool. That doesn't stop you from being an Empress/Emperor, okay? That just means you're starting fresh. Now, the first week of this month, you were happy with this Aries, Leo, or Sag. Prince Charming. Second week, you were in love, ending one situation, beginning something new with them. Third week for this month, you're celebrating your prosperity as being a boss lady. Fourth week is that you are moving, knowing that a deceased loved one is okay and that they love you. Now, the possibility for next month is that you are going to get material wealth, but there's your player card there. So be leery of him. Alright. He's probably coming to be like, "Can I have some of that?" And you're like, "If I give it to you, will you go away?" "Yeah, for like 5 minutes and then come back." And you're like, "Oh, God." I'm just kidding. But it was hilarious. Yeah, it was. Very much so. Alright, we're going to do the severed head spread. Alright. What is going on with my beautiful Hope? Alright. 5, 6, 7. Okay. The primary issue in your life is you're dealing with someone who's very charming, and yet you want to give your cup of love to them. The distant past, you are waiting based on betrayal, rotten ruin. Okay, so you kept feeding the situation, hoping that they would take, but also give back. And what happened was they overtook and tipped your scales. The reason is that you felt disappointment in regards to this person coming back. You thought you were going to be able to work it out with them. Currently, you're taking your completions in moderation. The immediate future is that you're keeping your emotions in control in regards to your family, wealth, and contentment. Your money. Now, the factors that will affect the outcome of the issue would be that you are creative and that you won't let that shit, like, you won't let your anxiety and poverty feeling, like, feels like there's a mental block too. You won't let that, you won't let that hold you back. You really won't. Now, the outcome is that you are going to be succeeding with your emperor. Boom. Yeah. Boom shakalaka. Bottom of the decks is you're preparing for group effort, cooperation, and whatnot. Cool. Thank you so much for letting me read to you. It was a very much an honor. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Happy late birthday again. And then also, if you ever really need anything, I'm always here, alright? You just let me know. You have a safe day, and I hope that this helped. Bye, beautiful hope.